Yo guys, what's going on? Acez is here today with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys one of the most broken ways to farm everything here in Escape from Tarkov. XP, money, class 6 plates, anything you want, you name it, you can farm it with this method here today. Do me a favor, make sure you're dropping a like on this one, and of course make sure you subscribe to the channel for more PvE. So I've tested this twice and it has worked successfully both times. So we are going to be farming Tagilla here today, and I know this is the third video in a row, something to do with a GL, but this one was important enough where I felt that I should release a third video in a row, letting you guys know how easy it is to literally farm everything. So the first thing is XP. Every single time you kill Tagilla, you get like 4,000 some XP, and if you have bonuses in your hideout, it's a little bit more. So I think for me, right now I get about 46 to 4,800 XP for killing Tagilla. You're going to be farming level 6 plates, as you can see right here. Also level 4 plates, but if you're farming level 6 plates, who even cares about the 4 plates? But if that's something you care about, those are there as well. Once the plates are out, the AVS will sell for about 110, 120k. The boss cap sells for 5k, and typically Tagilla's face mask will sell around that 80,000 rubles mark. There's also the chance you get the close quarters combat mask, which is like an armor class 4 face mask, I believe. You could have a chance at Tagilla having that as well, but it is pretty rare. You have the chance to get the AK-74U, the RPK, the Sega 12, and I think Tagilla can have one other weapon if I'm not mistaken. And you can have multiple different ammunitions. When he has the Sega shotgun, you can get AP-20s, you can get SF slugs, get a whole bunch of stuff, even flechette. When it comes to the AKs, you can get BT, you can get BS. BS is a phenomenal round. You can just farm up some really quality ammunition for 5.45 and 12 gauge. You can farm up these weapon attachments if any of this stuff is something you're interested in. And you can also farm every single key in the game and colored key cards. What can't you farm with this method today? So, armor class 6, good ammunition, weapons and weapon attachments, money, XP, colored key cards. It's a perfect storm of everything. We're going to be using the MSGL. This is now available for purchase for about 1.2 million rubles after the arms race event from Peacekeeper. I saw that Battlestate Games did increase the price just a little bit. It was 8,700 some. Now it's 8,800 some. So it's a little over 1.2 million rubles now. But the thing that makes the magic happen is the shotgun grenades, the M576. These things are absolutely insane. So they have 15 pellets shooting 160 damage per pellet. So you can realistically, if you're close enough to Tagilla, one-shot him in the legs. Now these have 0 penetration, so do not try and shoot Tagilla literally anywhere else. If you hit him in the arm a couple times, maybe it could do enough damage, but you would need to be hitting the pellets on both arms, and that is possible. I'll show you the spread here in the shooting range, and we also have to go over a very important detail about the MSGL in an offline raid before I take you in an online raid to hunt down Tagilla. So let's hop into the shooting range first. You can get a look at what the spread is like for these pellets coming out of these shotgun grenades out of the MSGL. All right, so right here, what is this, 5 meters maybe? That is what your spread is looking like. So if we do a little bit longer range, and I know it is kind of angled, so it's not going to be a perfect representation, but you can see it is a very large circle. Now, this is something that I talked about in the FNGL video that I made, I think it was earlier today when it released. I made it a few days ago, but you can see it's a very large circle. So this is the optimal range right here where you want to be fighting Tagilla and shooting his legs. So there's one other super important thing with the MSGL, and that is when you're reloading it, there's a couple little nuancy things you need to know. So I would highly recommend bringing in a pistol or another primary weapon into your raids, because when you're killing Tagilla, you're going to have a bunch of scavs rush you. The moment you get in a fight with him, all his friends come and try to save his life or to fight with him. So you need to have a pistol. I would recommend just having some sort of pistol that has some sort of AP round. But if you're using any other pistols, just have something with a little bit higher penetration just in case you can get through some of those, class 3 helmets that the scavs occasionally have. But let's head into an offline factory raid so I can show you what happens with the MSGL if you don't properly reload it. Alright, so we are here in factory. This is a training raid, so this isn't an online raid or anything, not a local raid. So I want you to see that we are fully loaded. We have all 6 of the grenades in right there, and we are going to shoot 2. So I just shot 2. Now, if you would switch to your pistol, you would think you'd be able to load these in. And you can see we are 6 of 6. So when we try to shoot the MSGL, you would assume we'd be able to shoot 6 shots. And I'm sure you know what's going to happen next. 1, 2, 3, 4, click. So when we go to now reload the MSGL, you will see that the 2 grenades that we put in there are actually in there, but you cannot shoot them until you do a proper reload with the MSGL. So I will show you now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can't cheese it. You cannot cheese it. You can see we are empty, but the old shells are still in the tube. If we load these manually, after spending an entire cylinder, it should only shoot this one. It shouldn't shoot any more. Yeah, it just shoots 1. I don't know how everything works exactly, but there's another thing with the MSGL that is a little annoying. So let's go ahead and take this 1 shell out here. So we would be able to shoot all 6 now. So let's just say we shoot a couple of them, and then we go to reload. You cannot cancel the reload. You cannot cancel this reload no matter what action you take. You can cancel it early when it comes to the shells, but you cannot cancel the initial animation. You cannot cancel it. You saw we only put 1 extra shell in, but you can't cancel the entire reload. If you are in a situation where Tagilla is near you and you get caught in a reload, you're pretty much dead. So that leads me to the next point. Make sure you are insuring your MSGL. A little expensive to insure. I think it's like 70, 80, 100,000, something like that. But, you know, you'll get it back in like a day. And it's just one of those things. Make sure you are insuring the thing. Because there's a couple things that happen with it that, yes, it's a great weapon. And it's great for this farming method. But there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong with it. And, you know, you really do only have those 6 shots when you're fighting Tagilla. If you don't kill him in those 6, you're probably dead. Unless you have, you know, a decent primary. Maybe you have another shotgun on you or something like that. You know, that's up to you if you want to run that. But we're going to head in. Right now, Tagilla seems to be 100%. So, I don't know if that's part of a potential pre-wipe event. If that's just something that's an error with local raids right now. I simply don't know. But Tagilla is 100% spawn rate right now on local factory raids. If you wanted to find him a little bit easier, bring in some flash grenades. Personally, I think just running around the map, he aggroes to you eventually. And if you have a decent set of headphones, you'll be able to hear him coming, and you shouldn't have a problem. But we do have 2 frags just to try and locate him a little bit easier right off the rip. But let's head in. Let's kill Tagilla. Let's make a bunch of money and have a chance at a key card. Let's do it. All right, so obviously you want to find Tagilla in some sort of enclosed space. And if I had to give you a tip, you want to try and find the guy first before fighting anything else. Because if you get caught in one of those reloads, it's not going to be a fun time. Just had a guy, bottom office. Did not hear it come. I'm going to go ahead and pop this door open. Show this guy who the boss is. So, like, right here is pretty safe to reload this thing. Just 1 shell. Like, Tagilla's not right next to us, so we're good. Something quick like that. Like I said, it seems like this guy is 100% spawn rate right now. And just running around the map. He'll find you eventually. Toss another nade here. Probably over here. I didn't hear him. Heard a door. Okay. We're actually gonna run away just in case. You know, and if you empty, like if you run empty, the reload is a little bit quicker. But, you know, if you're looking at five grenades that you need to put in, it's definitely a lot. For the grenade, I hear Tagilla. Heard him groan. He's close. Dead. So now, pistol out. Pistol out. Maybe it's just this guy who we already injured. And that's it. I mean, it's literally that simple. And then you reset and you do it again. The shotgun grenades, literally $11 a round. Something's going to get nerfed. Somewhere, somehow, something will get nerfed. Because this is too easy. You know, you're literally farming a million different things. In that case, there wasn't any good ammunition. I think it's SF slugs when it comes to what was in the Sega. But we still got a 170 of 170 carrier. Face mask undamaged. You know, 6,000 XP in 3 minutes. And I'll show you selling the crap here as well. But I don't know what's going to get nerfed about it. I don't know if it's going to be the damage the pellets are putting out. I don't know if it's going to be the price of the shotgun grenades, the limit on the shotgun grenades, the price of the MSGL. 1.2 million is an absolute steal considering you can insure it. Whether that's they fixed Tagilla's spawn rate to not 100%, whatever it is, you know, something's got to change. Now, me personally, I'm cool with it not changing because I could farm this for hours. Especially, you know, with that chance of getting one of them colored key cards. It's tempting. But, you know, I mean, you can see right here. We're just adding. We're just adding more and more and more. And it's effortless. It's literally effortless. So, we'll sell everything here. No L1s in the rig. But, this is what we got off just that run. I'm going to keep the level 6 plate, though. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm keeping the level 6 plate. Just one more Tagilla kill, and I'm going to have an entire thick items case of level 6 plates. So that's going to be fun. But let's go ahead and sell this stuff like I said we would. So we'll start with the rig, the mask, and the hat first. It's going to be 222,000 rubles. Selling off the rest of this, another 60k. And after we sell this, I'll probably just keep the grenades. But it's about 300,000 just off of that. So 6k XP, 300,000 rubles. You know, you have to kill him a few times to pay off the MSGL. But the XP, the ammunition on some of the better weapons, so the RPK, for example, having BS rounds and then another 180 rounds here, you know, getting 250 high penetration rounds of ammunition is just amazing. And even BT isn't that bad. It has pretty decent quick sell, but it's a pretty decent round. I think it pens like class 3 or 4, medium on 4. So it's not bad, but overall, you know, you get yourself 3 good runs, you're making $1 million. So you just have to kill Tagilla 3 times, and you saw how easy it was. So one of the best ways to farm stuff right now in Escape from Tarkov. It's absolutely insane. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. Do you think BSG is going to nerf this somehow, some way? I think they will, but if they don't, even better. Maybe they just let us have fun for, you know, a few weeks, and then they take away the ability to purchase the MSGL once the game goes to 0.15. But obviously here in PVE, where we're not getting wipes, you should be stocking up on these things as fast as possible. You know, buy one every single restock, have a weapons case of them, and you can enjoy them later down the road whenever you want. Leave that like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. I'm out.